Hello, this is Pastor Christine Desiree, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to beat stagnation. This is actually podcast episode number 3 on that series about how to beat stagnation and complacency. And today I'm going to give you 3 more strategies, 3 more tips on how you can beat stagnation, how you can come from that mountain and come from that place of stagnation. So if you have not listened to the other episodes, I encourage you to go back and do so. And here's some of the tips that I gave on beating stagnation. So today we're going to start with, the first one will be number 1, and I call that one encourage yourself. In the 80s, in the church world, we used to say that a lot. That was a coined term that we used, encourage yourself, and nobody else is going to encourage you, encourage yourself. But really what it is, it's positive self-talk. Okay, the power of positive self-talk. And it's so easy, especially when you're in the place of complacency, to talk yourself out of something. And I told you all that's what I did. I talked myself out of coming back and doing this podcast. I talked myself out of doing my Facebook groups and touching some of the other ministries that I have because I felt like I had an excuse. I had a huge mountain in my life. I was going through grief. I just lost my father. This was major. Of course, I needed time to grieve. I told myself all those things. And then I was handed a ministry that now I was running as a pastor. So I talked to myself. I had every excuse in the book. I need time to grieve. I need time to pull myself together. And some of that stuff is true. Some of the talk that we will say to ourselves is true. But it has to get to a point where we have to get out of that place, like I said, to get out. So it's easy to revert back to old habits. But now it's time to change that. It's time to start talking to yourself about what you need to do. It's time to start talking yourself into action. So what positive self-talk is like, it's like having your own personal cheerleader by yourself, always ready to give you that pep talk when you need it. That's the power of encouraging yourself. If nobody else is going to encourage you, you are there to encourage yourself, and you speak positive words. I can do this. There's nothing I cannot do. In fact, quoting those scriptures in your life and just declaring them is a powerful way to help you to get out of that place of stagnation. Number 5, or it's actually number 5 on the list, but it's number 2 for today, is have an accountability partner. Have an accountability partner. Find that person who won't let you off the hook. Find that someone who will keep you on your toes, someone who will hold you accountable to reaching your goals. You're not looking for a yes person. You're looking for somebody who will say, listen, get up. Christine, it's time to get up. You have been at that mountain too long. You have too much stuff in you. You have so much promise. You have passion. You're passionate about this thing. I know you're grieving. I know you're going through, but it's time to get up. You need that person. You don't want a yes person, a yes man who is always telling you and agreeing with you. You want that person who will push you, a partner, an accountability partner who wants to see you succeed, who loves you and is thinking about you first and will help put you on the track that you need. When you get off course, they will help you to get back on track. They will help you to get back on course. I actually have a story for you. I remember I have a friend of mine who went back to college to get her second degree, and she enlisted me as her accountability partner. And she said, listen, if I get off course, If I try to stop, I need you to call me, get in my face, do whatever you have to do, and tell me I need to get back to school. I need to go back. You need to finish this degree. She was changing an entire career. She did one particular career for years, and she decided that was not her passion. So she was going to go back to school and get her second master's and then start working in this new field. Different field. Talk about a 360-degree turn. Okay. And so I was there anytime that she felt like she wanted to stop or she wanted to give up. And, or, some of the classworks, it's not easy being a parent, being a wife and a mother when you're going back to school and having to do with papers again and professors that don't understand, so anytime that she wanted to stop, I was there to tell her, no, sister girl, you're going back. No, sister girl, you got to finish this. This is what you want to do. Every time she got tired, you got to finish this. Okay, take your little 1 month break, but you're going back. And you're finishing. And she did. So find yourself an accountability partner, somebody who will keep you on track and keep you on course, and somebody who is about your success. Number 3, deal with the stress and the anxiety in your life. Take care of the stress and the anxiety in your life. Stress and anxiety can be like a heavy backpack. It can be like a weight. They weigh you down, and you all must deal with this, especially in the world that we're living in. Deal with the stress, deal with the anxiety. You can learn how to lighten the load that comes with the stress and the anxiety, and that comes with doing the things that we want to do sometimes. You can learn to deal with the stress and those things that make you anxious as you are trying to unstuck yourself and beat stagnation. I know for me, a place of anxiety was, okay, I have not done this podcast for a year and a half. Are people going to want to listen to me again? What are they thinking? Okay. And so that was a place of fear. That was a place of anxiety, but I had to deal with that anxious feeling, and I had to unstuck myself and step out and do what God wanted me to do. So you need to identify those stress points in your life. Where are those stress points in your life? And then constantly and consciously target them. Okay? Consciously and constantly target those points. You want to deal with those pressure points. You want to deal with those stress points before they deal with you. And I'm serious. If you don't take care of the stress, if you don't take care of the anxiety, they are going to take care of you. And if you don't hit them down and deal with them, they will hit you head on. Stress is a dangerous thing. Anxiety is a dangerous thing. So you have to face them and don't ignore them. Thank you for joining me on this podcast episode today. You can go to PastorChristineDesiree.com for more information about me and this podcast ministry. Like and follow me on Facebook, Instagram at Pastor Christine Desiree. Also, we are pastors of a church. And you can find us at www.triumphcitychurch.com. That's triumphcitychurch.com. If you would like to come and visit us live, we would love for you to come and visit us physically on Sunday mornings, and you can get the information on our website.